Hello. Today is, well, technically not today, but this is about day 10. And it's then 20 days left to surgery, and why that is because that was yesterday. I was really tired yesterday, so I worked a lot. And then I got home, took a nap, and then I went to the cinema. And when I got home, it was way too late to do a video, so I decided to do it in the morning before I go to work. So this is my morning, so I'm having my shake. Today is chocolate mixed with coffee, and it was quite nice actually. But I wasn't as big of a fan of the chocolate as I thought I would be. I remember it being more tasty than it is. But with the coffee, it's really nice. It tastes a lot of chocolate, so it was really nice. So I probably will do that more, because the kind of flowery diet shake taste disappeared, and it don't taste like chocolate. It tastes just like a very rich Nesquik. And today was hard. I think that was the hardest day, because it was just, I was tired the whole day, and also the part that I went to the cinema and the cravings just, like, it started before I got home, that I just want to chew anything. It doesn't matter what, I just want to chew. And when I got home, it didn't help that they had a meal that I've been craving for a long time now, which is pasta bolognese. So I was just standing in the hallway sniffing like a mad person, but I really, really wanted some. And then we went to the cinema, and I was like, I really want popcorn. I want popcorn so bad, because I love cinema popcorn. There's something special about it. But I also really wanted some pretzel sticks, which I don't have. But that was yesterday's craving. Popcorn and, again, pretzel sticks. I think this is because of the salt, but also the crunch. It's very satisfying to chew. And the popcorn is just because it's tasty. Was I hungry for any of these? No, I wasn't really hungry. But as I was standing in the cinema, I started to feel hungry because it was becoming a bit later. So I actually bought a Coca-Cola Zero just to have some kind of treat, essentially. I also snuck with me my coffee, and that helped quite a bit to lower the stomach and make it chill. But it was to the extent that I felt that I was gonna cry over popcorn. I feel so ridiculous. And it's like, is it worth it? Because I'm 10 days in. Is it worth it? I'm almost halfway. Is it worth it for popcorn? No, it's not. It's just popcorn. I can have some afterwards. It's not like I'm never gonna have popcorn or pretzel sticks again. It's just right now I can't. But the coffee helped. Sadly, I had to pee in the middle of the movie. I don't know what I missed. I missed a ritual. I was seeing the Northman, and as an archaeologist and reenactor, it made my brain go brrr. It's so beautiful, and it's really told like a Viking saga, which it tells it is. But the clothes are very accurate. It's not all great. I mean, the movie's dark, not just story-wise, but how it's filmed is dark. But it is still colors. Not everyone is wearing blonde, like grey or black or that kind of color. There is reds, there's greens, there's blues. There is actual color, and there's hand-woven bands and such. So I really enjoyed that movie. It was worth the pain of being the cravings. To the extent that I really want to buy the movie. I really want that in my collection. But when I got home, I had a hard time sleeping because I was on such a high. excited. I don't have HAD or anything like that, but that movie made me want to stim so bad. It just that kind of stim. And when I got home though, the stomach started again and it hurt. It wasn't the crunch, it was more of like twisting, and I was like, what's wrong? Is it too empty? So I had water, and then I was like, is it the what's the word? Google it. Well, much helpful stomach. Yes, I know it's a stomach, but I want to know the specific part. Click, 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 click. English. Cardia, thank you. Because hard translated in Swedish, it's just stomach mouth. But the cardia, that it wasn't closing properly because of all the stomach acid, that it was like kind of opened a little bit and just like not keeping tight. And it just got worse and worse and worse. And then about like 2:30 a.m. I got up and had to vomit. And there was nothing there, so it was really harsh. The stomach had nothing to expel. And I was a bit worried there for a second, and I couldn't find. I googled like, is this that has anything to happen with anyone? No. Mostly because in most cases when they say they vomit, it's because of the shakes themselves. But gross, I know, but that's my life and I'm sharing it. And I was not a happy camper, so I actually took a glass of milk and it just like calmed the fuck down immediately. So I think that I got hungry essentially, and that's like another issue for me, that I don't really feel when I'm hungry. It's mostly when I actually sit down to eat that I realize I'm hungry. Otherwise I can go for a full day without eating or anything and just drink my coffee and water and be happy, and by the evening I sit down and eat, and I eat probably too much in most cases, because I actually feel I'm hungry. Otherwise I eat a normal portion and go to bed. I don't know how the fuck I am alive, to be honest. But those eating habits is what got me here, that I'm not eating consistently throughout the day. I don't feel hungry and it's very hard for me to eat. So what I'm hoping with the surgery essentially is that it's gonna kick the hunger need. So I think what I had was a real bad hunger pang, where I was actually hungry. The stomach was telling me, feed me now, bitch, or else. And I didn't listen. I just thought my stomach hurt. And I think that is also a very common thing amongst obese people, that you aren't fully aware of what hungry means and the signs and listening to your body. And that I think it's the same with people with eating disorders and such. You kind of disconnected your brain from it. And being in the past that I have been having eating disorders to the extent that I walked for a week without eating, and I ate something in the weekend, and I lived on Powerade. I snuck out food from the cafeteria to just not eat so I could throw it away, like in napkins and such. So I've been there. I tried to get bulimia. I mean, all the weird shit you do to fit in and lose weight. But that we'll go into that some other time, I think, because this is supposed to be just a short release. I also tried the toffee protein shake yesterday, and no me gusta. It was also, I liked the consistency because it wasn't that thick, but it was very sweet, and it wasn't as bad as the salted caramel, but it was still on that way. It felt like it's drinking liquid toffee. So if you like that, sure, but it wasn't my cup of tea. So I also took a splash because I really need to order some more diet shakes because it's only 4 days left that I have. So I ordered some cappuccino coffee. Let's do that. So you actually see cappuccino coffee, mango tropical sounded delicious to me, a blueberry acai, and some vanilla because I figured vanilla is the safest bet. I also ordered for the future some protein pancake mix. It's ready-made pancakes with extra protein, and I got them from protein.se. I'm not affiliated and sponsored, it's just what I choose and I like their tastes, because they don't get as grainy and they have more nutrition in them than most of the others, more vitamins and such. They are what I had that was the closest to the Cambridge diet, which I know is good for me, but I hope it gets here in time. Otherwise I will have to buy like a box of Modifast or something. We'll see. Modifast isn't that bad, it's just I prefer these. So hopefully it gets here on time. I have 100 soups to eat. Not 100, but it feels like that. It's like 17 or something like that. So yeah, this is my morning and I'm getting ready for work. I'm having my sippy sip. And it really does help. I learned my lesson yesterday. Straw helps to drink it slower, because if you just take a chunk, I drink too fast, way too fast, and then I don't feel as full as long, honestly. So straw is my best bet. I love my straw. Anywho, that will be it for today, or this video, I guess. We'll see each other later in my evening when I get home from work, so I get up to speed again. But yeah, too long didn't read or listen. I almost cried over popcorn, but it was worth it. And then I puked. So gross. Well, have a good day, peeps. See you later.